You are listening to New Europe Institute Free Seas 14 Talks podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello, here is Dr. Joanna Siekiera, international lawyer, expert at the Institute of New Europe, Instytut Nowej Europy. And I am privileged to be an interviewer in the series of podcasts under the project name 3Cs Initiative, Building the Region with the participation of Poland as an involved, solidary and supportive partner. Today, our guest is Dr. Karel Sál. He is a political scientist focusing on electoral systems, electoral behavior, and electoral groups targeting. Speaking of also our Polish elections 2 weeks ago, he's an expert in opinion polls, new research techniques. He cooperates with several Central European parties, where he primarily helps tailor election campaigns to their target audience, seek campaign topics, and analyze media. Dr. Sál's work for Institute for Politics and Society focuses on the disintegration of traditional ideological systems, the issue of freedom of speech, and the future of European integration and Czech domestic politics. Hello, Karel. Happy to have you.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm glad to be here.
And we can also say that this is not your first time for the Institute of New Europe. Therefore, we are very happy that you are our friend from the neighboring country.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the invitation.
Let's start, please. Minding your broad research, your analytical skills, can you please tell us, is the 3Cs Initiative a well-recognized platform for regional cooperation within the Czech society, as it is in Poland? And how is it on the Czech political scene?
Yeah, compared to Poland, there is no such fame of 3Cs Initiative in Czech Republic. When we look on some surveys about 3Cs Initiative in Czech Republic, we can see that only 20% of those who heard about 3Cs Initiative, even some experts in Czech Republic, are not very interested in this topic. This is caused by domestic policy, as all things in the Czech political system, because in former government, there for it was very not big topic for them, because sorry.
It's okay. They will check it. They will cut it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So okay, can you give me one more time?
Yes. That is not a problem. That is not a problem. I can ask the question back again. So, ladies and gentlemen, please start with our first question. And the first question to Dr. Karel Sál is the 3Cs Initiative a well-recognized platform of a regional cooperation within the Czech society, as it is in Poland, and on the Czech political scene?
Yeah.
I cannot see you or I cannot hear you. Okay, we are recording. Don't worry, they will all cut it and everything. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so please let's jump to the first question being, is the 3Cs Initiative a well-recognized platform of a regional cooperation within the Czech society, how it is in Poland? And on the Czech political scene, what is your opinion?
Yeah, 3Cs Initiative, it's not very recognized in Czech Republic.
I think the surveys show us that only 20% of Czech respondents are aware of Free Seas Initiative. That's caused by former cooperation of Czech Republic in this project, which can be described as weak. Czech Republic has only one project listed in official list of projects in Free Seas Initiative, and it was this huge project, Canal Danube-Oder-Elbe, which means to be like billion euro project, and it was outlisted in last, I don't know, 6 months, and now Czech Republic is trying to re-list new projects like interconnections with Poland, especially gas pipe between Czech Republic and Poland, and high-speed train projects, which should connect Prague with Warsaw and Wrocław too.
I hope so. That would be perfect in my hometown. I'm looking forward. So please tell me, how about your political scene? I mean, the parties, which are pro, which are against the deeper cooperation within the Free Seas Initiative. Can you see those differences?
Yeah, there is a lot of differences in Czech political system, because we must. I can tell you that a government is composed by 5 parties, which every party has different approach to Free Seas Initiative. When we check the biggest one, a coalition party, which is Civic Democracy, Občanská demokratická strana, ODS, which is very close to Polish Prawo i Sprawiedliwość. They're sitting in the same European party in European Parliament. Their attitude to Free Seas Initiative is more advanced than other political parties in the governing coalition. When we look for other members of governing coalition, today's governing coalition, this is government of Petr Fiala. For example, Pirates, which is center-left party,
famous across whole Europe,
very liberal party. And when we check the statements of for example, chairman of Ivan Bartoš, then we can see some skepticism about Free Seas Initiative, not based on the role of Poland, but they consider the Free Seas Initiative as the Trojan horse of American influence in Europe. So they are slightly opposing party in this government. And other parties are not interested in this project because it's too far. It's too far to show some good results, and it's hard to communicate this idea of big and interconnected Central and Eastern Europe to ordinary Czech citizens.
Thank you very much. Before we jump to foreign policy, I am wondering, because I have also many friends in the Czech Republic, is it because you don't associate yourself that much with Central Europe, with Slavic nations, as you see yourself more as a part of, former Austro-Hungarian Empire? So therefore, to the West, is it something maybe in it?
No. When you check the member states of Free Seas Initiative, there's Austria too. So this connection is not that clear, but the reality is that Czech Republic is looking for opportunities with their neighboring countries, which means mainly the Germany and Germany. And Germany is not clear supporter of this initiative.
No, of course not.
And Czech Republic is bordering country Because when you are in the role of Poland or Baltic states, there are clear benefits from this initiative, which can be described as interconnection, more security, more investment. But in intents of Czech Republic, there is no such connections between Free Seas Initiative and more investment in Czech Republic. So it's hard to explain to ordinary Czech citizen which part of Free Seas Initiative can be useful for us.
Yes, I see. Thank you very much for this clarification. That's very interesting for you, being a citizen of the Czech Republic. Okay, so let's go to foreign policy. Does this initiative play any, if important, but maybe any role in Czech foreign policy? As we already learned that in domestic policy, not so much.
Yeah, as I said, in the summer, as part of project management, the Petr Fiala's government made few changes in this project. Instead of president in his office, now the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Czech Republic is now in charge of the project. And specifically Deputy Jan Marian, who was appointed as a national coordinator for Free Seas Initiative. So we can see some changes within Czech government to be more open and more action-based. So because Petr Fiala's cabinet approved the projects that the Czech Republic will submit to the list of priority projects of the Free Seas Initiative at the summit in the Bucharest in September, and among them the Stork gas pipeline or the constructions of high-speed railway. There should be some initiative of more promoting, because for Czech government is the question not participate or not participate, but how to participate effectively. Because in Czech Republic, the Free Seas Initiative needs more PR. And what is the best PR? Some project with what is already done. So when for example, when some high-speed train arrives from Warsaw to Prague, it will be clear success and clear goal of Free Seas
tangible.
Initiative.
Yes, people would see totally.
Yeah. And when you are participating in some investing forums or gathering of politicians, it's not that clear for, as I said, ordinary Czech citizens.
Yes, thank you, Karel, for this explanation. I'm learning a lot. It's like we are neighbors. They are not so far from my home to the Czech border, but still the perception is so different than we have here. And partially you already answered my second question. So what are the main interests of Czech Republic in terms of cooperation? So as you said, what could be beneficial for your country in this unusual, very like sub-regional cooperation as the Free Seas Initiative is?
As I said, interconnection. For example, now Czech Republic haven't the highway connection between Czech Republic and Austria. After 30 years, after fall of communism, we haven't one highway. And similar case is with Poland. For example, Polish side now opened last part of highway towards Czech border near to northern part of Bohemia. And Czech politicians was very surprised that nobody invited them for opening. They clearly don't understand what's going on. Polish side invested millions and 10 millions of euros for building highway, and Czech side did nothing. So we need more interconnected Europe, especially in eastern and central part. And we should focus for some results, not for only words, but for results.
Yes, thank you. I totally agree with you. I have another question, and again, I think you touched upon already about the results of Czech engagement. What kind of project is Czech Republic implementing or willing maybe to implement, as so far it's not so much in the terms of this type of engagement?
Beside those interconnection project, Czech government is looking for other opportunity, and that is a post-war reconstruction of Ukraine, which can be part of Free Seas initiative and initiative of member states, especially Poland, and on the second place, Czech Republic will be beneficial members because of their role during the Russo-Ukrainian war and support of Kiev regime. So Czech Republic, especially Minister for Industry, is looking for opportunities in areas of heavy industry, especially heavy industry and raw material mining, especially mining.
Okay, so you mentioned Ukraine and this reconstruction after the war, still unfortunately ongoing. And can you give us examples of any further projects that would be beneficial for the Czech interest in the European Union, but also in this particular initiative?
Look, there is one question about Free Seas initiative in Czech Republic and about our contribution, because we there is two ways how you can be beneficial from this initiative for its in Czech Republic. First of all, this is all about the money, because this big initiative can attract big investors, especially from US and Great Britain, and because especially members from Eastern Europe can provide good opportunity for your investment, especially in those transportation projects. To other hand, there is a political area where we can use the Free Seas initiative as like some counterpart of Western states in EU. Yes, because the goals of Eastern and Central European states and Western European states not the same, especially in the question about Ukraine, in the question of enlargement of EU, in the question of investment and investment strategy of EU budget. So it can be political arena for those states who looks for better coordination of Central and European states for their interests.
Yes, I so much agree with you when you say that there is this probability of European Union of two speeds, that there is West and the East, and again we are stuck in the middle, and what should we do with that? Does this initiative, Free Seas initiative, is the most important regional platform for Czech Republic, or you have other initiatives?
Not at all. The most important regional initiative is V4, Visegrad Forward for Czech government right now, because it's not that broad, because it's consisted by very neighboring countries with same history, with clearly same goals, and same culture and stuff like that. But we can see the problems within V4 right now when after Slovak election we can see a little bit divide between Slovakia and Hungary on one side and Poland and Czech Republic on the other side. And when we look on the comments of Czech politicians towards V4, we can see some very hard talking towards especially Mr. Orbán. So now in these times, Visegrad 4 is in crisis, I can say. So there's opportunity for Free Seas initiative. It can be used as a bridge or something, some broader coalition of states which can bypass this problem in V4.
Thank you, Karel. And you mentioned my country, so let's jump to the question. Is Poland anyhow perceived in Czech Republic as a leader of the Free Seas initiative, or maybe too much hegemonic? And I would assume, let us know.
We clearly see that this project is part of plan to Poland to be bigger than it is right now. We can see you are purchasing a large amount of weaponry.
Yes.
You spending more than 3% of GDP to defense.
Yes.
So we clearly see your path. You will be a leading force in, I don't know, 10 years, and Czech, we see that, and I think it's not problem for vast majority of Czech politicians, because we can see that these ambitions and are focusing for strengthening cooperation and strengthening our cooperation between Czech Republic and Poland. And I think our common goal is right now to secure our eastern flank and eastern flank of NATO, and minimize Russia as a threat. And that's mean a cooperation with Ukraine, cooperation Poland with Ukraine, and cooperation all Central and Eastern European states in this matter.
Yes, thank you. Bravo for those words that we must secure ourselves before we move on with economy. So you, as an expert in a multitude of Central European institutions, what would you recommend? What kind of activities, directions for Free Seas initiative? What would you advise?
As I said, more fulfilled goals. Because best PR is when the high-speed train arrive right now. Because Free Seas initiative is only initiative right now. There is no Mr. leading force, some Mr. Free Seas. There is no flag. There is no place where to call. There is no central institution. So you need to, because of lack of all this organizational stuff, you need to have some results. And best results is when something is done. Some project is completed, some road is built, and some interconnections between energy or transportation system are fulfilled. So this is the goal. Should Free Seas initiative go, or what?
Thank you. And my last question is about the role of Poland. As you already said that, yes, this is visible, that Poland is taking a role as a leader. We invest a lot in our security, our economy is growing. But what else can be done by Polish government or Polish institutions? What would you recommend to us?
That's a question, because I think Polish government doing a lot about it. I can clearly see there is a lot of money invested into experts, into conference, into public appearance of logo, of ideas of Free Seas Initiative. I think best thing should be some coordination and between current government and new government in Poland, because when government change, and I assume that it will happen in Poland.
Still waiting.
Yeah, then must be some continuity, because this project is considered as project of PS and President Andrzej Duda. So when new government cuts the spending, it will be loose for Free Seas Initiative. When the support will continue, everything can be better and better.
Thank you. Wow, that was a good point at the end. Well, thank you very much. Dziękuję moc. Dr Karel Sál, analyst at Institute of Politics and Society, was today's our guest at the Institute of New Europe project, Free Seas Initiative, building the region within the participation of Poland as an involved, solidary and supportive partner. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.